friends, welcome back to Made Up. It's your girl Diane, and in today's video we are going to be testing out products that TikTok made me buy. If that sounds interesting to you, keep watching. All right guys, so I had already prepped my face, so that's all the products up until primer. And I used a Milk Hydro Grip primer. I don't know if that's the right primer for this product, but we will find out together. The first item that we're trying out is this L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear foundation in a powder. Very, very interesting. I've seen such good reviews on this. I typically don't wear powder foundation like ever. But that's okay. We are going to break the seal today because I have not tried this at all. The shade that I got is in 180 Linen. So this is all a bit risky because this is the only shade that I got, and we'll see if it works. Hopefully it will for at least the purposes of this video. All right, so let's go ahead and get her open. So we've got the powder up top. That is what it looks like there. And then it's got underneath this little sponge. And I've seen people use the sponge really, so that's what we are going to use today as well. Just because I've seen such good results with the sponge, why not? Let's give it a shot. You may or may have not noticed that I have a new background today. We are in the middle of a move and haven't quite figured out what I'm doing with the whole filming and beauty space type scenario. But because of that, we have a new special guest joining us straight from Stress City, Mr. Stress Pimple, right there. Yeah. Awesome, but we're gonna hope and pray that this can cover it up. If not, we'll try to do some color correcting, but I've been trying to get rid of this for like a week now, and it's not gonna happen. It's basically telling me that it's taken up residency. So let's go ahead and get this on here. So there it is. Hopefully you guys can see that. I know my lighting situation right now. Ooh. That's not my color, boo. Oh, dang. We're gonna make it work though. We're gonna make this work, but clearly that is not my shade. Yikes. We're off to a great start. When I've seen the other videos, they were like swipe and like beautiful coverage. I don't know, maybe it's just because that's not my shade. Let me go ahead and just cover the face and see where we're at. Here is my first impression, okay? Besides being totally not my shade, we're gonna try to bronze this up as best we can in hopes of salvaging this video. The reason I don't wear powder foundations is pretty much because it's powder. It looks powdery. Now, of course, once you hit the setting spray and everything like that, it might meld into the skin and then you can get rid of that powdery look or feel. It definitely felt nice going on, almost like smooth, very buttery, but perhaps it's also this sponge. It's a very nice texture, so I'm glad that I tried it with this sponge in advance. But I feel like it's definitely clinging to like making my skin dry in this area, which is not, it hasn't been a problem for me. And I don't know what it's clinging to exactly, but I feel like it definitely dried out my skin. And it's unfortunate because when I've seen the TikTok videos, I mean, they're like one and done and like flawless coverage, but keep in mind, I might have a few more years on them, so maybe this is just a bit drying for my skin, but let's go ahead and finish up the rest of the makeup and kind of just see how it works. It might end up warming up on my skin and really kind of sinking in. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward. All right, so that is the finished look. So what do you guys think? I haven't put setting spray on, so I'm sure that will help as well, but it ended up being okay. Definitely not my shade. We were able to bronze things up a little bit, and of course, you know, once you start adding bronzer and blush and eye makeup, everything really starts coming together, but it was a very trust the process type moment. I I didn't know if it was gonna work, but it worked out to the point where it's halfway decent. Yeah, so that's the finished look. So let's go ahead and move on to the next product, and we'll kind of see how this warms up to the skin as we move along. So I'm gonna go ahead and put setting spray on because I just can't stand these dry areas or what seems to be dry areas. So I'm gonna see if we can't make this look a little bit better. So let's go ahead and move on to the next product. That is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. So clearly I haven't opened it yet. I've had this for quite some time and I just wanted to save it for when I shot this video. So let's go ahead and get this open. At the time of me buying this, black was sold out. So this is in shade brownish black. And this is the waterproof version. I always have to use the waterproof version because if I don't, it'll just end up under my eyes like within the first 2 hours of me wearing it. All right, so there are the bristles right there. It's kind of like those plastic bristles. We're just gonna go in here. I wanna see what it's really capable of or what it looks like on lashes like mine that aren't really long or curly by any means. Let's just give it a go, shall we? So that's one coat. And I typically won't do more than one coat. Every so often I'll do two, but really my lashes are so fine and thin that I can't really sustain much more than one coat depending on the mascara, you know? Even right now, I haven't dipped back in. I was at a sweet spot and then I kept going and now it's looking a bit clunky. I just couldn't leave well enough alone. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try to zoom in. Let's give it a go on the other eye and see if we can't learn from our lesson of just like stopping at the sweet spot. Okay, so I believe that for me, this is the sweet spot. And if I continue, I'll end up getting clumpy like I did on this side. And then I continue to stop. I need to stop. I probably should have curled my lashes, but I just wanted to see, you know, I'm just curious like what it can do. Like will it curl them? Will it help push them up? But it's not bad. I definitely would continue playing with that. I'm gonna curl my lashes the next time and see how well they do. I think very quickly it builds on itself. I mean, I think I learned my lesson here. This side is my preferred way as far as it not getting clumpy and looking very natural. I do not like it when it starts to look clumpy, and this definitely looked clumpy. I should mention things are looking less powdery on the face, so that is starting to really melt into the skin, and of course with the setting spray, I think that really helped transform the product into more of blending or melting into the skin as opposed to sitting on the top of your face like a true powder. Okay, all right, so let's move on. I have two more products for you and they're both lip products, and the first one is this Maybelline New York Ultimatte, and it is in the shade More Taupe, $7.99. So here it is right here. And I saw this on TikTok, and I don't know that it's per se gone viral, but I saw it on TikTok and then I saw it like online at Ulta, and I was like, I gotta get it. So I've used this product before, and I love it that it comes in the little tube to really like kind of keep that shape of the lipstick. I'm gonna start with this one, then I'm gonna remove this so we can do the next lip product. So it's actually got a really nice closure. At first I thought it was magnetic, but it's not. It's just like a plastic rim that kind of clicks in. But I love the packaging. It's super sleek, super nice. That is the color right there. I have worn this lipstick now twice, so this would be my third time trying it on, and I love it. I haven't noticed any sort of drying, even though it's supposed to be more of a matte. Right now I had a lip treatment under this, but I have worn this just straight away by itself, and it's worn pretty lovely. I actually have no complaints about this. I really like this purchase, and I love the color. It's super pigmented, and even though it's a matte, it doesn't make my lips overly dry. So definitely liked this product. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this color. I know, so sad, but I'm gonna remove this and we're gonna move on to the next lip product. All right, so we've removed the other lip product and now we are going to be trying out the NYX Shine Loud Boundary Pusher. I know you guys have seen this. This has definitely been a super popular product right now. So the idea is that the pigment is on this side and then there's this clear like gloss topper. So the pigment underneath doesn't wear, the gloss part does. So that's the premise. I've worn this one other time and I did enjoy it. It's been mixed reviews, but for the most part, I feel like people have really liked this product. This was the only color I could get it in. There was one other color that I wanted, and like before I was able to pick it up, it sold out. Like it just sold out so quick on this. So really like this formula, and I like the doe foot applicator. You're able to, you know, it's kind of got a teardrop shape, so you're definitely able to use it without lip liner, outline your lips. So at first it goes on super, super creamy, and then right now it's drying down like crazy. It's such a weird feeling because it's within just a few seconds where it goes from being extremely creamy to like tacky. It's kind of strange. It feels definitely drying, but I definitely really like it. It's bold, it's deep. I really love the shade. And then let's go ahead and open up the gloss part or the shine part, right? And get this on top. And this is like a paintbrush. It's very, very interesting. So as soon as you put the gloss on, it starts to feel nice and rich and creamy again, and the texture becomes very nice. And the brush itself is very, very soft, surprisingly soft. Feels like fibers, actual like brushes you would do your blush with. It feels like that. It's kind of interesting. And then, I mean, just instantly it feels nice again. So you could never wear, like if you didn't want to put the shine on, I wouldn't recommend wearing just the pigment side because it's so unbelievably drying and does not feel good on the lips. But as soon as that gloss or that shine comes on, it starts feeling good again. That is the last product that I have for you today. We're gonna see how this plays out throughout the day, and if I have any major updates, like if the mascara smudges or if the lipstick wears terribly, I will, you know, let you know in the description box below. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I don't know about you, but I've been loving TikTok as of late. I love watching the beauty creators on there, and of course all the funny content. But if you liked what you saw today, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. All right, you guys, till next time, bye. Complete. I wish I could have a middle part, because then I could have all the parts. More diversity, but I can't. I'm limited in my scope of parts. But anyway, so definitely